Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. I'm Kate. I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Scorpio partner, tune in. Some of these messages may resonate for you as well. The first cards coming out are Date and Blowing Kiss. So if some of you are interested in dating again or entering into a relationship if you're not currently in one, this is a good sign that it's time to start dating again. Now, if that's not resonating for you, that's fine. Just take what resonates. And I'm going to interpret these cards in multiple ways, so don't tune out yet. Okay, on this card it says, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. Now this could also be in friendships. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit lonely and you're looking for a friend. For some of you, it has to do with something that you'd set to the side. Maybe you had applied somewhere before and didn't get in. Well, your spirit team is saying maybe it's time to get back out there, try again. Or there's something that you had attempted to do in the past, didn't really work out. Maybe it's time to start doing it again, okay? So date, get back out there. And then Blowing Kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. So this is about feeling like you're getting back the love that you give. Okay, there are so many times in life where we pour our heart and soul into something and we feel like we're not seeing the reciprocity. Okay, so it feels like you're starting to feel that connection with maybe a friend or a new potential new partner. It could also be with a job, right? Maybe you had been taking a break from applying to jobs or looking for a different job, and now you're starting to look again and you are starting to find one. I don't know if it's actually going to happen for you that you're going to get it and start working in the month of June, but I'm hearing July. So probably by July if that resonates for you. Okay, you also have Paradise and Self-Indulgence. Now, these cards together are reminding you to avoid codependence, okay? On the Paradise card, it says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And then on Self-Indulgence, it says focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So be paying attention to your triggers as you're having conversations with people, but also be paying attention to, am I taking things too fast? Am I paying attention to like how quickly it takes them to respond? Am I feeling the desire to be with them every waking moment? Because I do feel like there's somebody that you're going to be finding that you're either really attracted to, or the vibes just feel right. You really love being with this person, again, whether it's relationship or friendship. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this could be the reigniting the passion and the flames. And part of the reason that I say that is because you have the Ace of Wands and the Lovers card, okay? Ace of Wands, I'm hearing, I'm seeing kindling, like to start a fire, but aces are opportunities, okay? So there's an opportunity for there to be passion, creativity, sensuality even. And on the Lover's card, this can be about feeling really connected to another soul at this time. But it's also a card of choices. Sometimes I see the Ace of Wands as a travel opportunity. So you could be going back and forth between where do we want to travel to together? Where do we want to go on vacation to together? So again, just take what resonates, but those are some things that could be popping up for you in the month of June. You have New Beginnings and the Magician. So New Beginnings I oftentimes associate with the number 1. The Magician is number 1, but then you also have the 2 of Ariel, and this is number 20, condenses down to number 2 in numerology. You have the number 2 here again. So 1s and 2s, or the number 12, 12, 12, 1s, oh my gosh, any variation, just any variation. I'm not going to go through all of them. With that being said, New Beginnings, starting a new life. And I do feel like some of you are just feeling like refreshed. I feel like some of you are like entering your season of being an empty nester. Some of you have kids going off to college. So the relationship that you have with your current partner might feel like it's deepening because you have to spend more time one-on-one with them, right? Your focus is in a different area. For another group of you, I feel like it could be more career related. You're starting a new job. It feels like this new phase of life. Maybe you're even dating again. It just feels like refresh, restart, clean slate. It says, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So if there were past hurts, especially from your last relationship or maybe your last friendship, or maybe in your current partnership, maybe things that you had experienced together. I find it interesting how this one is talking about shadow work, the self-indulgence. There is, and time to heal. You might have needed to take a break between relationships, between jobs. Maybe even if you're in a current relationship, maybe you had like this down period where you didn't feel as connected to the other person, but you had to do some healing work to be able to enter that state of forgiveness, okay? So I do feel like there was healing that has happened. I feel like you're coming out of that, okay? So I feel like you've been doing the healing work. And now your time for number 1, the self-empowerment. It says, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. And then also, if some of you have been trying to conceive, especially if you've had a miscarriage, I'm hearing rainbow baby. So that could be in the cards for some of you as well. And then the 2 of Ariel, it says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. If you are dating, you could be in a situation where maybe you're dating around, you're dating multiple people because you're trying to figure out what it is that you want. Like, who specifically do you want in your life at this time? Or even with friendships, maybe you're like trying to hit up multiple people, trying to hang out with them, see if there's people that you feel like you could potentially be able to open up and trust, because not everybody is meant to be your friend. And I think that you know that firsthand. I think that you're very discerning with who you allow in your space, in your energy, and it's not just open access for everybody, okay? But you could be working either 2 jobs at once, or there's something about a lot going on in your schedule. So just be paying attention that you don't overdo it. Now, if you have a yes or no question that has been on your mind, go ahead and think of that now, a yes or no question. Or if it's a question about timing, this deck is really good for answering either of those. Yes or no for Scorpio, or timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. It means like the time is now. If you've been looking for a sign, it's here. And then you have helpful people. I do think that you have a good community or a good group of people, even if it's just a 1 or 2 even. There are people that are here to help you through this process, give you great insights. I think that the connections that you make in the month of June are going to be really important for you. And then you also have big happy changes. So if your question was in regard to either taking a leap of faith or making some type of change in your life, I think the answer is yes. Go ahead and make that change. There's big happy changes coming for you. I hope that these messages resonated. If they did, please hit the like button. Follow me for more videos like this, and you can book a personal reading on my website, theenchantedpalette.com.